lesson today? Great. So today we're going to talk about fish breeding. So Iris, can you read the first paragraph, and now Eugene read the second paragraph?
Okay. Scientists in Antarctica have made a surprising and welcome discovery: the world's largest breeding ground for fish. Researchers from Germany's Alfred Wegener Institute for Polar and Marine Research came across the fish while mapping the seabed of the Antarctica Wide Sea. They discovered schools of around 16 million ice fish breeding in an area roughly 214 square kilometers in size.
The research team had been towing a number of cameras to a depth of 530 meters under the Weddell Sea for months. Deep sea biologist Alton Purser commented on the find. He said, "The idea that such a huge breeding area of ice fish in the Weddell Sea was previously undiscovered is totally fascinating."
Okay, so do you think there should be a fishing ban in Antarctica? Why or why not? Chopper, what do you think?
No, I don't think there should be a fishing ban in Antarctica. I think it can be open to fish. Yeah, it may relieve other fish ground that have been without in the world.
Okay. Iris, what do you think?
I think that humans must be restricted for fishing oceans. Maybe we can make a rules to plan some area and species. I mean, some of species almost disappeared, so we need to protect the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah, so yes. Okay, and I think some area and species must be restricted.
Okay. Eugene, what do you think?
I think there should be a fishing ban in Antarctica because they find a new fish breeding ground, and we need to protect the area. So there should be stop fishing that no one could destroy the area under the sea.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe you think it in a more environmental perspective. Right. So how important is this discovery? How might invasive species affect the ecosystem in Antarctica? Iris, what do you think about this?
I think invasive species might be overbreedings and will make some of better and good species disappear. So then maybe will make ecosystem unbalanced. So many countries are restricts people cannot bring seed or animal into the different countries.
Okay.
So I think it's very important.
Right. So here, what more can we do to help with marine conservation? Chopper, what do you think about this? What else can we do?
I think there are many fish farms are without in the ocean. So we may eat more farm fish and less deep sea fish to protect fish pond to help with marine conservation.
Sorry, did you make a conclusion?
I think protect fish is important, so we can eat more farmed fish and less deep sea fish to protect fish farms.
Okay, interesting. Eugene, what questions would you like to ask the scientists?
I would like to ask the scientists that what will they do after they discover the breeding ground of ice fish, and how will they protect the area?
So you think that, sorry, what was your question?
So I would ask them, because they find the new I think the area need to be protected, and scientists may keep observing this breeding ground, and I would like to know how well they protect this area.
Okay. Great. So would you like to visit Antarctica? Would you like to visit Antarctica? Why or why not? And why is the Antarctic so important? Let's start with Iris. What do you think?
Okay. I would like to visit Antarctica. Yeah, if tourists would not affect the ecosystem, I will go. Yeah, and I love to explore the beautiful research facilities and lab. I heard there have beautiful lab. It's very famous. Yeah, and I think I always at my dream list have a goal is going to see the aurora light. Is not only in a light in Antarctica. Yes, and I am full of security in
Curiosity. Curiosity.
Curiosity.
Curiosity.
Oh yeah, curiosity. Curiosity in Antarctic ecosystems. I think it play a important role in the earth, especially in the food chain. Antarctica is the most important to balance the Earth's weather. Yeah. So if I hope I have a chance going to Antarctica.
I have a chance to go to.
Okay.
Okay, great. Chopper, what do you think?
Actually, I don't want to visit Antarctica because it's so cold and I had cold weather. Yeah, but I think the Arctic is important because the a lot of ice in Antarctica, which affects the sea level of the world's oceans. Is uh, and it's and the ices are this pier is likely to fall many lands. So I think the Arctic is important.
Okay, great. And Eugene, what about you?
I would like to visit Antarctica because I would like to see wild penguin, and I think they are cute when there are lots of penguin gathering. And I think the Antarctica is important because this place could help decreasing temperature of the earth, and it could also balance the whole temperature. Maybe I don't know the specific thing, but I think it's good for the environment. So I think Antarctica is important.
Okay, it's important and you want to visit. So you're not afraid of the cold?
I could wear lots of clothes.
Chopper, what about you? So what advice would you give Chopper?
I think if Chopper have chance, he need to go, and he can wear heat tech.
Heat tech?
It may help. Yeah.
So heat tech would be very useful.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Iris, what about you? I think you and Eugene are very excited to visit. Can you try to help Chopper to be more optimistic about traveling?
I agree with Eugene's heat tech is useful. I bought a lot of when I went to China and Korea. It's make body warming.
Okay. It helps to warm the body. It helps to warm the
helps to warm the body.
Is there anything else you would like to see there that you hope to see?
Ice mountain.
The ice mountains. Okay.
Yeah. We saw the ice mountain always in movies.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And a lot of, I think, killer whales they have there, and penguins, things like that. Great. Okay, so moving on to the role play. So today we're going to be talking about some of these interesting and Arctic creatures. Okay, so we have ice fish, penguins, and killer whales. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with ice fish or killer whale, But I think we'll do like a 3-minute break so you guys can do a little bit of research on this, and then for us to start the role play for the debate. Okay, so ice fish I'm going to give to Iris, gonna give penguins to Chopper, and killer whales to Eugene. Okay, come back in 3 minutes, so 9:07. Okay, great. See you guys soon.